Hi guys, this is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. Just trying to get things set up. I'm a little crooked. Let's see if that's a little better. Just a little. It is a nice sunny day, a little chilly here in Andover, Massachusetts. If you're watching live, let me know what it's like where you are and say hello. I'm just going to come online today and I'm going to show you one of our kits. Now, a lot of people aren't quite sure about our kits collection is what it's called. And so I wanted to show you. It's very similar to Paper Pumpkin, but it's not Paper Pumpkin. So I've got my cup of coffee. Let me take a sip. And we shall start. So it is Friday, March 31st. I have my host code. Here's my host code. Let's see if that's going to show up. Is ZDG3RX2F. That ends today. If you shop with me and spend $35, I'm going to send you a pack of embellishments. And if you spend $50, you're going to get the embellishments plus a adhesive, probably the liquid glue, maybe some dimensionals, maybe tear and tape. We'll see. So anyway, like I said, I am doing this live, Facebook Live, on our colorful Kaleidoscope kit. If you are not familiar with our kits collections, because that kits collection, which is what this category is in, we have a bunch of kits. They're packaged very similar to Paper Pumpkin, only they come in this brown box here. I've already taken everything out. But when you order it, you'll receive this box, and inside it, you'll see you get a stamp set and you get an ink spot, right? And then you get this package. So it appears to be very similar to Paper Pumpkin, right? But it's not a Paper Pumpkin. These you don't have to wait till once a month for it to come in the mail. These you can go in and buy whenever you'd like, right? Some of them are unavailable. There's a really cute one that there's no stamping involved. It's all pre-printed. You just punch everything out and put it together. It is called, let me see, Saying Thanks Kit. It's got a rainbow. It's so pretty. So pretty. If I wasn't all packed up for a crop, I could show it to you, but it's all packed away. But just go online, and if you're trying to figure out where to go, in the top menu, click on menu, and then kits collection, and you'll see all the kits that you can buy at any time. And they'll tell you whether they're unavailable or not. There's card kits, and then there's like non-card, which might be little boxes or treat bags. But anyway, this is the newest one, and it is called, like I said, Colorful Kaleidoscope. And it comes like this. Now, the nice thing about these kits, not only does it come all packaged like this, it's great because you can just grab and go, all right? Everything is in here, including an acrylic block. So every box that you get, every kit that you get, if there's stamping involved, you'll get the ink spot, whatever they're using, and you get, see, look, you get a clear block. This is size D, right? It's the same size as, let me grab it. Oh, do I have any? Oh, I don't have any here. They're all out in the other room. Do I have one? Wait a sec. No. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't have one handy, but it's the same size as our D. It is a D, but it's a thinner one. All right. So you may have the one that has the ridges in it, which makes it easier to stamp. But you get a block with every kits collection if there's stamping involved. Like the one I was just telling you about. The, what did I say? It was Many Thanks. No, Saying Thanks kit. That doesn't come with one because there's no stamping involved. So, package very similar to Paper Pumpkin, right? But it's not Paper Pumpkin. Just remember that. So you have the instructions. Now this one here, I'm going to put this out here. This is called Colorful Kaleidoscope, and it is $23, number 161804. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. I'm going to make the 3 cards today for you so you can get to see how pretty this is, because it really is a beautiful kit. Along with your ink spot and your acrylic block. You do get a stamp set. If it, like I said, if it's one that is stamping. This says 3 thank yous, right? And then it says, just because you're so special to me. Let's see, I'll go this way. Wishing you a magical birthday. Thanks, I can't thank you enough. And I love you so much. And I think, oh, on this one, may your day be filled with light and love. Excuse me. So, I am going to make this, and I'm going to show you right here. Here are our envelopes. So we have 3 in this color. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you? This color reminded me of this. I wanted to show you something. I just printed this out. This is our retiring colors. So Stampin' Up! Once, maybe every 5 years or so, they decide to do a color refresh. These are the 15 colors that are retiring. Now, we always retire the in colors, all right? There's always usually 5 in colors that retire, but they aren't retiring fresh freesia. So the 2021-2023 retiring colors are, let's see if I get them right, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Polished Pink, and oh my goodness, why can't I think of the last one? Soft Succulent, oh, Pale Papaya right here. Pale Papaya, Evening Evergreen, Polished Pink, Soft Succulent. Fresh Freesia is not retiring. I'm so excited because I love purples and I love Fresh Freesia. So this is what is retiring. So if you have any of these ink pads, and you don't have your refill, you know the refills, what I'm talking about. Well, this happens to be the Fresh Freesia. It's handy. But these refills, they're like $3, maybe $4 by now. I'm not sure. But if you have any of these ink pads that you like that color and you think that you may use it in the future, it's retiring. So go in and order the refill, the ink refill, right? You've seen me before. I've showed you how to re-ink your ink pads. But that's something I would do, is if I'd go in and buy the ink refills. And if you like any of these colors and you think you're going to be making cards in the future, go in and purchase the cardstock, the ribbon, anything, markers, anything in these colors. I'm going to be sad that Evening Evergreen is leaving because I really like that one. I mean, as far as all these, I do like Rich Razzleberry. I mean, I love So Saffron. It's a nice soft yellow, but we are getting new colors, and you'll be seeing them very soon. But anyway, so those are the retiring colors. And, oh, I can show you a block. See, I was doing my, hang on a sec. I was doing my Light the Way kit, and I have a block here. So this is the D block. This is our D block. So if you, this is what comes in your kit, and this is what we sell. So if you like this size, you might want to invest in block D with the ridges, because it's ergonomically easy to hold, because it's got this ridge, and it's got a good weight to it. These are great to use, and they're free. Well, not free. They come in your kit. All right, back to this. All right, so we are going to make 3 cards. I'm going to make one of each design today, and these are the 3 envelopes, the 3 colored envelopes. Oh, look how pretty. Look at that. I love kaleidoscopes. Oh, look at this, you guys. All right, so here's one card base, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull aside things as I go. And here's another, so we're going to get 3 of these. So I'll pull one aside, and then here's the last card base. My goodness, aren't these pretty? Now, what I like about these card kits is they go together so fast. Now, in here, we have, oh, look at this. These are our adhesive strips. We sell these also by the pack. But these are great. They're dimensionals, but they're adhesive foam adhesive strips. See, look at the thickness of them. These are great for doing shaker cards because they're skinny and you can get them to wind around the circles of things. All right, so we have that. Then we already took out the adhesive, the acrylic block. Then we have a little package of the minis, which you know we always sell the mini dimensionals separately, but we have some mini dimensionals, and then we have some. Oh, these are pretty, like brass colored, gold. They're self-adhesive. They've got I can see that the ink, the glue dots on the back. Very cute. All right, then they've given us some glue dots. Speaking of glue dots, they've given us some glue dots. And now here's what we're going to be stamping on. Well, I think we're going to be stamping, yeah. So I'm going to take out one of these, and I'm going to take out one of these because I believe we'll use this to decorate. So everything is all cut out for you. So I'm going to just take one of everything out because I think we'll be using, and they usually give you one extra. See, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they gave us one extra. So here, I'm going to take all these out. All right. Now what's look at these. So everything's prepackaged, and this is a great way to add to your card stash because they're quick. All right, so here's one. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to separate these now. This goes with this one, and this go with that. That way we can make these really fast, and you get to see how easy things are. So that's that. I'm going to put these two aside. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at this one. Look at that. So that one goes with the orange, and that's going to have this piece. And let me get rid of that. And let's see. So we have 3 of everything as far as these cutouts. Look at this. Isn't this great? Now, if you didn't like this side, you could always use the white side, but we're going to use the green side. So this goes with this one. And we have this. Trying to figure out where this gold strip is going. I think this goes with the orange one. Yeah, I think it's going with the orange one. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. So, and I'm going to grab my gray granite. I have the full-size pad, so I like to save these little ink spots to offer to customers that shop with me at my crop. But I'm going to use my full pad. So I have all my adhesives out. Let's get started. All right, and I am on a little earlier than normal. Usually I go live at noon, but I'm just trying to squeeze this in. I've got a lot to do today. And I'm going to do my catalog registration today for my mailing selector so that I can send my catalogs to anybody that has ordered from me this past year. So if you've ordered from me and you want a catalog, please let me know. If you're a faithful customer, you'll automatically get one because I usually go in and I just, do a random search of who's ordered in the past. I usually do 6 to 8 months. Sometimes I go back a year, but we'll see. All right, so we want the thank you. What did I do with the stamps? Oh, they're under here. All right, so we want the thank you. Everybody could use thank you cards, right? So I'm going to use the acrylic block that came with this, and what I like to do is grab my I have a stamp and pierce mat because these are acrylic. I'm sorry, photopolymer stamps similar to this one here. I have the cushion, so you don't need anything underneath. And let's see, it looked like I stalled a little. Oh, now I'm kind of fuzzy. Well, I think it cleared up. Okay, so what we want to do is on this hexagon, right? We are going to stamp it. I want to get it in the right position. We're going to stamp the thank you. I am going to stamp this on a piece just to see if my ink is good. Yep, my ink is good. All right, so I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it. Looks like it's right like that. All right. So that is good. So I'm going to just close this because I have a tendency to drop things into my ink. Oh, it's a tight one. All right. I can get rid of this. So this is the one we're working on right here. So watch how simple this is. So our directions are just like the paper pumpkins. Everything's with pictures. All right. So I use the ink spot. I use my full set, right, to stamp the thank you onto this. Now the second one, it's telling us to take this. And these little dots are, if you probably can't see it on the camera, I'll pull it up close, but they are little hexagons, so I know those are the mini dimensionals, and you can see the strips, right? A strip on each side. So I got 3 down the middle, so I'm going to take 3 of these, all right, and I'm going to put one here. Oops, the backing already came off. One over here, and you want to put them where they're not going to show through, of course, and one over here. All right. And then we need the strips. So we're going to put a strip on each side. I love these strips. It's a great way to get your dimension really fast. So I'm going to put one along here. Just make sure it's not going to show through. One on the top or bottom. I don't think this is can go either way. And here's the other side. This one I'm going to move a little bit, make sure it's not showing, and then I need one more. And this is going down here. So if you're not, I sent out an email yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, to my customers. Now, if you're not familiar with our catalogs, our new annual catalog is coming out in May. That's what I wanted to know. If you're a customer of mine, you would like a catalog, please let me know. That one's off, that one's off, that one's off. And just this one. Sorry, I was off camera. Got to get used to working straight in the center here. Okay. Oh, look at this, how pretty. So this is going to go on, I think I'll close this first and use my bone folder to crease it. All right, so this is going to go right over. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty, guys. This is going to go right over here. This is poking out a little. I got to move that in. We don't want it to show. Look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. So this is going to get centered on the front of your card. So we have a little bit of the navy showing. Right? Oh, look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? And then these gold dots, I'm going to use my take your pick tool to lift them up. See how easy this is? This take your pick tool is worth its weight in gold. Oh, look how pretty this is. This is, I want to hold this up so you can see how pretty it is. All right, so it looks like we're putting one of these on each of these, I guess they're diamonds. So around this center circle, all right, you see this little circle here? We're going to go around that with these. And if you don't have a take your pick tool, you should, because look how easy I'm picking these up, right? Make sure to put them down. One more. So we're using 6 on this card, just like that, right? Look how pretty that is. Very pretty. Okay, and then, so that was that. And now this step is saying to use 2 of the dimensionals on the back of our word. So I'm going to turn this around. Get out the dimensionals. They say 2. I kind of like to use a little more, but I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to do this. I'm going to take, because I know they didn't account for this edge pieces, but I'm just going to take a couple pieces of the edge because I like to make sure it's on there good. All right, so take these off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is going to go right here, just below these gold dots, right? Just like that. This is so pretty. And look at that, the card's all done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. All right, so let's do the next one. See how quick these are? So you could do all 3 of these at once. That's what I would do if I was making these. I mean, for today, I'm not going to do all 3 because I'm trying to keep this video short. Don't want to lose your interest. All right, let me get rid of all these little pieces that are around. All right. Oh, they just fell on the floor. Oh, bother. Okay, so stamping. We are going to stamp. I'm going to take this off. Where's that piece of paper I did? Let me just, for now, so that I can move to the next one. We want, just because you're so special to me. I like that. This would be good for some of my team. All right, ink. I'm gonna put ink. Get the ink out. I do like to stamp it and try it, get a feel for it, right? I do have to ink up my, all right? I have to ink up my ink pad, re-ink it. All right, so just because, Pardon my head. I'll make sure I'm in the image. Just because you're so special to me. Yeah, this would be good for my team members. All right. That's all the stamping for this one. Move this, and now we can put everything together. So I'm gonna fold this while I have it here. Piece it with my bone fold. It already has that score line, which is great. Okay, we have that done. I'm looking at the instructions here, and it looks like we put a mini dimensional in each of the centers of those 3 medallions, and then we have 3 strips, foam strips here, and 1 here. All right, so let's start with the little dimensionals and put them right in the center. They just barely fit in that spot. All right, and now we need 4 strips all together. So 1, I'm going to put the middle one first. I love using these strips. You cover a lot of area at once. And then this one goes down here. All right, so we're going to put this on the front of the card. So I'm going to remove all these. Make sure they're down. Goodness gracious, come on. All right. And then this is going to go on the front of the card. So this is a landscape card. So make sure you're putting it on the right way. Oops. We want the big area up top. Gosh, I hate to hide that beautiful card base. All right, that's going there. Now, with the directions here, it shows us that we have our 2 things. We have our sentiment and this blue strip. So the blue strip is going to get 2 dimensionals. I'm going to put 3 because I think this is fairly long. Okay. And then I'll take that off. And then our sentiment is going to get 2 glue dots. See the 2 little black dots? That's for the sentiment. All right, so I'm going to do 3. They always give you extra of these, so there. So this is going to end up going right across. I love using the take pick tool. I never used to like these. I used to throw them away. But now that I've learned how to use my take your pick tool, you saw how I just picked it up and put it on the piece. And then once you press them down, then you just kind of lift the backing off. Right? It's all sticking to me. I'm electric today. Staticky. Okay, so this is going to go across this blue piece. Right like so. Probably would have been easier to do that first. Okay, and then this is going to go on the card. Oh, I took them all off already. Okay, and this is going to go right about here. Just like that. And now it's telling us to put 3 gold dots in the center here. Gosh, these cards would be so easy to whip up. Not a lot of stamping. Okay, so card 2 is done. Very cool, right? All right, so last card. Let me get rid of some of these pieces. Okay, here's the last card. And the directions are, so it's wishing you, I'll clean these stamps later, but wishing you a magical birthday. Here it is. All right, and we're going to stamp this right on this pink piece. I'm going to pull this out again. Get my ink out. Center that again. I'm going to practice. Oh, it's so nice. Wishing you magical. And what I like about these is you can use these stamps on anything later on. Am I in the image? Okay. Uh-oh, I moved. Oh, it came out good. All right. That's that. Wishing you a magical birthday. Stamping is done. How easy is that? So for, let's see, we're going to take this. Get rid of that. Crease our card. Now the back of this. All right. Wait a sec. You got to see which is the front. This is the front. No, this is the front. This is the back. Yes, this is the back because I'm seeing how it's going to go on here. It's going to go on like this, right? So I'm going to turn it over. And it's a little bit duller on the back, so that's how you can tell. And one mini dimensional right in that centerpiece. And then we're going to do strips. 4 strips. Here's 3. Do one at a time. So this is going to go at an angle. Oops. Make sure I'm putting the sticky side down. That's the first one. Second. Third. And one more. Just like that. All right. And this little piece in the center. So this is going to go on the front. How pretty is that? Okay, so this, our little picture here, the little black dots are glue dots. So we're going to put the gold down and then we're going to put the pink on top. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it like this. Before I put the glue dots on that, I'm going to do the glue. I'm going to do, they say 2, but I like to do 3. I'm going to put in these glue dots. See how easy they pick up? Press them down. Then just use the edge of your, take your pick tool. They do stick to your fingers sometimes, these backings. Oop. Now, if you're watching this, I'm going to upload this to YouTube, but if you're watching this on YouTube later on, and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to do so, because it helps with the algorithms and it helps me show up in your feeds. I don't know if that's the right terminology, to be honest, but it helps with the algorithms and helps me show up in different places, they say. So I would appreciate it if you hit subscribe, hit the notification, the little bell also, because that way you'll know when I go live again, or when I post something, I should say, in case you're not watching live and you want to just check it out another time. All right, so this is going to go down along the bottom here. Just right about here, and it's on with the glue dot. The glue dots. And now it's telling us to put, get rid of these, one gold thing. Where did I put the gold? One little bead in the center. Right, like that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, so let me move all this stuff aside and pull out these 3 cards. This is so pretty. Look at them. Quick and easy, so you'll have enough to make. Let's see, let's look at the envelopes. So we have this gray one, I think goes with this one. Yeah, right? And then this peach one goes with this, of course. And then the blue, or Bermuda Bay, I think this is, goes with that. Aren't they pretty? Do you like them? Now, how easy is that? So, excuse me, you need cards. Go in and look at Kit's Collections. go to donnasingleton.stampin'.net, and in the menu, click, once you're on the shopping page, there'll be the, you can see the little word menu, click on that, and then go to kits, and then kits collections. And you'll see card kits, you'll see boxes, whatever. They're very similar to Paper Pumpkin, as I said. They come in a box, they come with all the supplies you need. You can literally take this box with you if you're running out for the weekend away or on business trip. Just grab it. It has everything in it that you need. I would add my take your pick tool and a pair of scissors possibly, because some kits you might have to cut twine or ribbon. This one we didn't have that, but I would take my snips, my take your pick tool, my bone folder, maybe a mat, right? And you don't have to, because everything's usually in there. You could bring your adhesive runner, and that way you have everything you need to make these kits. All right, so this one is Colorful Kaleidoscope, and it's $23. If you're interested, they make up really fast cards, so you'd have 9 at the end of this. Okay, folks, so that is it for, let me move this down a little so you can see the name of it. So that's it for today's Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification so that you can get notified when I post a new video. Take care, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.